First of all, Charlie, congratulations on what is a very nice night in your honor. And it has to be fantastic for you to be now associated with a group at a research center and a hospital like St. Jude's.
Well, you're absolutely right. When you think of St. Jude, you think of the pioneer of research and development for kids, and that's what life is all about. If you can't take your time and dedicate your effort toward the youth, toward the children, then something's wrong.
Well, that's one of the things that you've done, and one of the reasons you're here tonight. Your charitable efforts, you're trying to raise awareness for student heart checks, you're trying to provide student heart checks, and you only have to look back to this weekend. Isaiah Austin from Baylor University, potential NBA draftee, is found to have Marfan syndrome, career over, but life quite possibly saved.
Well, you said the key word, found, and that's what we're trying to do, is bring about the awareness that, you know, just because you're athletic, just because you're young, doesn't mean that you have a healthy heart. It doesn't mean that everybody that's young is healthy and capable of going out and doing activities that we take for granted.
And one of the key things is you're seeing movement. I mean, you've been involved in this for several years now. You're starting to see people understand how important this is.
Yes, you're absolutely right, because they are becoming more aware. I mean, it's just not a matter of, you know, the old physicals we used to take, as we said before, you turn your head, you cough, and you can go play. It's not that simple anymore. And the biggest fault that we as parents have is the fact that we take for granted our kids are healthy without doing a healthy heart check.
All right, let's get to some football. We're kind of in the calm before the storm here in training camp. You know what? You're a Hall of Fame tight end from the Lions. You got Eric Ebron in town now. He's the new tight end, the new slot guy, the new receiver. He's got all the slashes working. You've gotten a look at him. Initial impressions.
He's just so talented. He's just he's a rarity. You know, he's a lot like Calvin, and I don't want to compare him in terms of productivity, but when you talk about what you can do with a guy like that, he has the potential to give some headaches to a defense.
All right, talk to me about just your general thoughts on this team as they get set to go.
Well, I told a lot of people this team is probably just as talented as the one last year. Maybe a tad bit talented, but the talent is there, the ability to win is there. What we have to do is be smarter, and people have heard it. You know, you play smart, you be smart, and your chances are you're going to win. We found so many players that were out of position last year where they were mental mistakes. So right now the key is alignment and assignment, and I think that talent-wise, we can outscore anyone. Defensively, I think we can hang with anyone. And so with those two elements in place, I think that we're going to be just fine.